If you are a business owner or the manager of a company and you are constantly looking for new ideas, how to implement new technologies, how to bring you in front of the competitions, how to increase sales, how to reduce costs, and so on, I have the right advice for you in this video. At the end of this video, you will discover how AI can help you in 5 different departments of your company, how to save money, how you increase your efficiency, how to get new customers, how to save costs, and how to get much more transparency in your business. Let's start with the department which definitely has the most use cases when it comes to artificial intelligence, and this is marketing. So what can you do in marketing with AI? So how was marketing in the past? You had a lot of people sitting in your marketing department or in your marketing agency, and those people were writing posts for you, they were making stories, they were making little videos, and they were uploading this in social media. Maybe this is still the case in your company today, but it doesn't have to be, because there's artificial intelligence, which means that all those posts, those videos, those pictures can be fully automized. It can automatically translate in a lot of different languages. It can even be uploaded automatically. So that means that your marketing department doesn't need to sit there anymore and write and think and see if it's in the right way. No, they only need to control and manage the AI. So for example, at this YouTube channel, you probably know our shorts that are coming every day. When we started the YouTube channel, there were 2 people doing nothing else than cutting the shorts, making sure that they are in the right way. Now, this is fully automated by AI, so we don't need to do anything. There's only one person who is basically checking if everything is fine, but the rest is all done by AI, and we can do 6, 7, 8 shorts every day without any interference of a human being. Another example in marketing, target group analysis. I'm sure you remember those days where you had a team in marketing or in sales which was analyzing your target group. They were doing questionnaires, they read blog articles, they were looking videos for many hours, and so on. All this is not necessary anymore today. I don't know, maybe in your company this is still happening, but this is not necessary. You can do this in minutes with AI. You just need the right prompts and make sure that AI is doing what you want. But this is very easy. This is all possible, so you can save a lot of time. And in the past, you probably did this part of the possibilities of a target group analysis with a lot of people. Now you can basically check the whole market. You can find out everything about your target group and even about very small competitors, which in the past you haven't even looked at. And this is the great thing of AI, that they don't know any boundaries. They do as much as you want, and it's always the same tool. What you still need to do is the right analysis out of the results that you are getting. But all this manual work, all this huge amount of research which you needed to do before, this is not necessary anymore, and this will save you a lot of time and a lot of costs, and your outcome will be much better. Let's come to the next department which you definitely will have in your company, and this is customer support. I think a typical customer support department in the past looked like this, that there were sitting a lot of people, all with a headset and basically answering questions the whole day. And quite often you didn't have enough of those people because your customer support department was busy and couldn't help your customer. So the customers got angry, and also often the customer support team was not properly trained. So some of the questions the customer had, the support team couldn't even answer. Do you remember those times? So again, maybe it's still happening in your company, but it is not necessary anymore because AI can change this completely. The only thing what you need is one big knowledge base. So this might be a lot of work for you in one project at the beginning to really put everything inside, but then this knowledge base can be transformed into an AI chatbot which is automatically answering the questions. So what I mean, someone is calling, he's not talking anymore with the person in your customer support center. No, he's talking with an AI bot, and in most cases this person will definitely not notice it. And this AI bot has all the knowledge which you put in the database before. So this AI bot is always available. So if there are 10 people calling at the same time, there will be 10 AI bots answering the phone at the same time. And if there's only one calling, then only one is answering. And they can answer this 24 hours. And the great thing is, they do not only answer this in English, they can also speak Japanese, French, German, Russian, or even Ukrainian. So whatever what language you want, your AI chatbot can help your customer anytime, in any language, and always in the same level of quality, which you probably didn't have before with your customer support department. Another example when it comes to customer support is the opposite. We were talking about the inbound now, so that customers are calling you, but the same could be outbound. So let's imagine you have a product which your sales department, your customer support department wants to sell to customers. So how is it going on in the moment, or how was it in the past? You had some call center. They were basically calling potential customers and explaining the product. With AI, it can be done differently. So again, first you need a database with all potential questions, with all the specifications of the product, with everything that is important. And then it won't be a customer agent calling anymore. No, it will be an AI bot calling now. You might think this is impossible and this will not work. No robot can explain your product, but I can tell you it works. And there's, for example, a good example from Tesla. I just want to show you a short video where you see how great it was working. And I can tell you that those AI bots selling Teslas, they succeeded fully. Those AI bots are calling potential customers who were already buying the Tesla, so they already had this in their basket, but then for some reason they got out, so they were unsure or they didn't want to buy it anymore, whatever. And now the AI bot is calling them and explaining them some additional features so that those guys take it back in their basket, and it works perfectly. So have a look at this video.
Hello?
Hey, James.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, James. It's Alexander from Tesla Motors. How's your day going so far?
It's going pretty good, my man. How about yourself? And you said from Tesla, right? It's the car company?
Yeah, that's right. I'm calling from Tesla Motors, the car company. Did you have any trouble or questions while customizing your car on our website?
No, we're just kind of shopping around and, just taking a look.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Sometimes we're just exploring our options before making a decision, and I totally respect that. Can I ask you why you were looking into a Tesla in the first place?
Yeah, I've had my car for way too long now, and so I've kind of taken a look at options. And I have a lot of friends who just absolutely rave about Tesla. And, me myself, I'm actually a big fan of Elon Musk. So I figured I might as well take a look and kind of explore my options there and see what you guys had available.
So let's come to the third department, and this is sales. What is very important in sales is a proper sales forecast. So how do you do a sales forecast? You probably have a small team which is analyzing how a customer today might want to buy in the future. This is all done by human beings, and there are a lot of different indicators which come into those calculations, so that in the end you want to make sure that you are not producing too many products which you cannot sell, or the opposite, that you are producing too few products and you could have sold more. This is called sales forecasting, and I'm sure you are doing this in your company. And the great thing is, with AI, you can revolutionize this, because AI basically knows everything what is happening in the world. They can also analyze that in winter time, where it is a bit warmer and there's a new president in the US, and at the same time there's a hurricane in Florida, that in this combination something will happen that is good for your product and you should produce more. So all these kind of analysis you can do with AI. That is why AI in sales forecasting is a very powerful use case. Before I come to the next use case, I want to inform you that we as AIX are helping businesses to implement AI into their processes. So all the use cases I've shown you so far, and the use cases still to come, if you want to have them in your company as well, we can help you. The only thing you need to do for this, fill up the form in the description, and we will give you a free consultation on how you can implement AI use cases into your company. So coming to the next use case in sales. proposals and PowerPoint presentations. So basically everything where a lot of people in your company are spending a lot of time. Please go in your sales department and ask them how many proposals they wrote in the last 12 months. And I bet with you it is much more than you probably think. And those proposals, this is not a standard proposal which they can do copy-paste. There are always a lot of new items inside. So with AI, you can again revolutionize this, because first of all, AI knows how to write a proposal. Secondly, if you have certain standards of your proposal should look like, then out of those standards, AI can immediately propose you the right proposal for this customer, and even it could add additional information which you are probably not even thinking about. And the same is with PowerPoint. Maybe you are a consulting company or a service company, then PowerPoint presentations are very, very important for you. With AI, you can completely standardize this. So you don't need to sit there anymore, make these boxes, make these colors and so on. You have a predefined template and you just tell AI what you want to have in the template. AI will show you different templates and ask you, do you want to have this one or this one? You say this one, and then you have your PowerPoint presentation ready. So the only thing you need to deliver is the content. And again, with the content, AI can help you if it is general content. So when it comes to proposals and presentations, AI can easily cut 80-90% of the time you currently spend on this. So that means you need less people and you are much more efficient and you are much faster. Because in business, the most important thing is the faster one is normally winning against the slower one. And if you want to be the fastest, then use AI for proposals, PowerPoint presentations and all this stuff, because this will save you so much time. Another very important point in sales is the customer data. I'm pretty sure in your CRM system are thousands, 10,000s, maybe even 100,000s of different potential customers inside, all the things what you did in the past years. But if you go inside, just make a test, look at some of those lines in the CRM. I bet with you there are information missing. So for example, where is the company situated? What is the email address? What is the name of the general manager? And many of them are outdated because managers are leaving companies, new managers are coming. And if the people who are doing this in your department are not constantly in the market, and it's impossible for a human being, you will always have mistakes in your data. AI is a really great assistant to help you to overcome those mistakes, because AI can constantly check your data. First of all, see where are items missing and searching those items for you, because if they know the number of this company, they have a lot of information they can find and they can automatically bring it in. And AI can also notice for you when a general manager or a procurement manager or whatever has left the company, telling you, hey, this guy has left. So that means a new guy is coming. It will tell you the name of this new guy. So this can be done automatically. And more importantly, if someone is leaving who probably already knows you from a project in the one company, this guy could be a really great lead in his new company. So AI is telling you this guy is now going to a new company, so immediately you can send a new proposal to this company. And again, as we have learned, you don't even need to do it yourself. No, AI will on the one hand tell you that this guy left and has a new company, and on the other hand, it's automatically sending the new proposal there, so you don't need to do anything. You just have to wait for the results that this guy who already knows you is hopefully answering back, and you have a new project which you can get without doing anything manually yourself. So coming to the fourth department, and this is procurement. As you know, procurement is dealing with a lot of data, and I think it's definitely the department with the most data in your company. Data immediately means AI. Why? Because AI can structurize this data for you much better than any human being. So what is going to happen if all this data will be still analyzed manually? Probably you don't recognize that with certain suppliers you could reduce the prices because simply market prices, raw material prices have gone down, and the consequence is that with those suppliers should be negotiated. Maybe you also don't notice that there is a supplier who has really severe financial problems and you are still buying from him. And I could continue like this with more examples which you should do in your data and which traditionally have not been seen by the purchasing department because simply human beings cannot deal with so much data. And there are competitors of yours who are already using AI in procurement, and those competitors are doing very well because they are fighting fraud in their data. They immediately see when a price reduction could be negotiated. They do automatic tenders with suppliers that are automatically found by AI. They prepare negotiations with AI. So before they go into negotiation, they only need 5 minutes for the preparation and they get a perfect sheet how to negotiate with their suppliers. They do all the risk management with AI. So they know that the key suppliers you have in your company, if something happens with the supplier, they have still time to react and maybe set up an alternative, a plan B supplier, which normally you wouldn't know because you get to know about this problem shortly before you should deliver, and then it is too late. Also, demand planning with AI is much easier because AI knows a lot of things about the world, about consumption patterns, about potential problems of your suppliers, and all this brought together gives you a much better planning horizon than you probably have in the moment. And these are all reasons why you should use AI in your procurement processes and not wait until your competition is doing so. So the last department I want to talk about is HR. What is the biggest challenge that HR departments nowadays have? I think this is finding candidates. Most of the companies in the Western world are lacking qualified candidates that HR departments can hardly find. So with AI, you will have a much wider range how to find potential candidates. So AI can, for example, help you to directly contact potential candidates on social media, but not some random people which you probably would have contacted before. No, it can very well structure what kind of person you need because AI can analyze what people are doing, where they are living, what kind of interests they have, and all this is important when you are looking for the right person. So AI can select out of everything which is potentially on the market the right candidates for you so that those right candidates can be directly found, directly contacted so that you are not wasting your resources on candidates which you don't want to have, but really the right ones. Another great advantage of AI is if you are in a business where you are getting a lot of CVs. So let's imagine you are doing some blue-collar jobs where a lot of people apply for and you get all these CVs and you want to see very fast which is the right CV for you. AI can help you with this. So if you structure what you want to have, AI is reading all these CVs for you and is structuring it directly on what you want to have. So for example, this CV, it will tell you has those 3 characteristics, and according what you are looking for, it is 3.3 out of 5. So you say I only want to see 4 out of 5, so it goes away automatically and you only look at those CVs which are 4 out of 5. So what I want to say, you can save a lot of time, a lot of operational time because your people don't need to check the CVs anymore. This can be done by AI. AI can also directly contact the candidates and make an appointment for you. The only thing you need to do, you need to make sure that the appointment, the right people are participating so that the candidate can be interviewed in the right way. And these are great use cases which will really boost the efficiency of your HR department. So these were 5 departments which every company has. Of course, there are much more departments. There's production, there's finance, there's R&D, and so on. Also for those departments are great use cases when it comes to artificial intelligence. And I only gave you a few use cases for the departments we were talking of. So I just wanted to give you a feeling how much AI can help you in your company. So I think it is time for you to rethink, if you haven't done it yet, and really think about implementing AI as a top priority on your list. There's no other tool but AI which can help you so much to increase your efficiency, to get more customers, to be more transparent, and so on. So one more thing. If you are probably a bit confused now about all the possibilities AI might have for your company and you don't know how to start, there is a form in the description. Fill it in and we will give you a free of charge information how you, for your specific company, can use AI in the right way. Because those kind of projects helping companies to implement AI, we've been doing many times in the last month, and we are currently working for a lot of similar companies and helping them with the implementation of artificial intelligence. So I'm very much looking forward to get to know you personally very soon, looking forward to this call and looking forward to help you to become a front runner in AI.